Most people will stay broke in 2025, just like they did last year. Why? Because they follow the wrong financial rules. They work hard, save money, and hope that someday they'll be free. But according to Robert Kiyosaki, that's a lie. The traditional system, going to school, getting a job, and saving for retirement, is designed to keep people trapped in a cycle of financial struggle. And if you don't learn how money really works, you will always work for money instead of making money work for you. Robert Kiyosaki, the best-selling author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, has spent decades teaching people how to break free from financial struggles. And today, we're going to reveal why most people never escape the paycheck-to-paycheck trap and how you can turn your financial life around in 2025. If you've ever felt like no matter how much you work, you're always behind on bills, stuck in debt, or unable to build wealth, this video is for you. Most people believe that working hard and saving money will make them rich. They've been taught to get a good job, put money into a 401k, and avoid debt at all costs. But this is exactly why they stay broke. Inflation eats away at their savings, taxes take a huge portion of their paycheck, and they never learn how to create real financial freedom. If you don't understand how money works, you will always be stuck working for money. But the rich, they make money work for them. Kiyosaki explains that the biggest mistake people make is relying only on a paycheck. Most people work their entire lives earning an active income, which means they trade time for money. They wake up, go to work, get paid, and repeat. The problem? If they stop working, the money stops coming in. That's why the rich don't focus on earning a paycheck. They focus on owning assets. Instead of working for money, they build systems that generate passive income, like real estate, stocks, and businesses. Think about it. If your income stops the moment you stop working, you are not financially free. You are financially dependent. The middle class believes that having a high-paying job is the key to wealth. But in reality, that just keeps them stuck in a cycle of earning and spending, with nothing left to grow. The wealthy understand that real financial security comes from owning things that produce income, not just from working harder. Another major reason people stay broke is because they don't understand debt. Most people think all debt is bad, but Kiyosaki teaches that there is a difference between bad debt and good debt. Bad debt, like credit card debt, car loans, and personal loans, takes money out of your pocket. Good debt, like real estate investments, puts money in your pocket. Most people go into debt to buy things that lose value. They finance expensive cars, vacations, and gadgets. But the wealthy use debt strategically to acquire income-producing assets. Imagine two people. One takes out a loan to buy a brand new car, which loses value every year. The other takes out a loan to buy a rental property, which not only increases in value but also generates monthly cash flow. One is drowning in payments, the other is building wealth. The rich use debt to get richer. The poor use debt to look rich. This is why so many people struggle financially. They borrow money to impress others instead of using it to build their future. And then they wonder why they can never seem to get ahead. If you want to escape this trap, you must stop using debt to finance liabilities and start using it to acquire assets. Another key lesson from Robert Kiyosaki is that the education system is not designed to teach people how to be rich. It's designed to teach them how to be employees. Schools don't teach financial education. They don't teach you how to invest, how to manage money, or how to use taxes to your advantage. Instead, they teach you how to follow orders, work hard, and depend on a paycheck. This is why so many people graduate from college with student debt, but no real understanding of how to build wealth. They think that because they have a degree, they'll automatically be financially successful, but knowledge about money is more valuable than any diploma. The rich understand that financial education is the key to freedom, and they never stop learning. So how do you escape financial struggles and start building wealth in 2025? Kiyosaki outlines 3 critical steps. First, you must focus on building assets, not liabilities. This is one of the most fundamental principles that Robert Kiyosaki teaches, yet most people completely ignore it. The reason most individuals struggle financially is that they spend their entire lives accumulating liabilities, things that drain money from their pockets, instead of acquiring assets that generate income. They buy expensive cars, luxury items, and high-end electronics, believing they are signs of wealth. But in reality, these purchases only make them poorer. An asset is something that puts money into your pocket, whether you work for it or not. A liability, on the other hand, takes money out of your pocket. The problem is that most people mistake liabilities for assets. For example, they believe that their house is an asset simply because it has value. But if you're paying a mortgage, property taxes, and maintenance costs every month and it's not generating any cash flow for you, then it's actually a liability. Compare that to a rental property, one that brings in more income than the expenses associated with it. That is a true asset because it works for you, not against you. To break free from financial struggles, you need to shift your mindset and start focusing on acquiring income-producing assets. This means investing in things that will grow in value and generate consistent cash flow. Some of the best assets to consider include real estate investments, stocks that pay dividends, businesses that don't require your constant presence, and intellectual property and digital products. Second, you need to create multiple streams of passive income. This is the key to financial freedom because relying on just one source of income, like a paycheck, is one of the biggest financial risks you can take. Most people work hard at a job, trading their time for money, but the moment they stop working, their income stops too. That's why they stay trapped in the cycle of earning and spending, always dependent on their employer. The wealthy, on the other hand, don't just rely on one income stream. They create multiple sources of passive income, money that flows in whether they work or not. Passive income allows you to break free from the time for money trap because it continues to generate cash even when you're sleeping, traveling, or spending time with family. The more streams of passive income you have, the less dependent you become on a single paycheck, and the faster you can achieve financial independence. The key to financial independence is not just working harder, it's working smarter by setting up multiple income sources that pay you consistently. The biggest mistake people make is thinking they can rely on a single paycheck for the rest of their lives. But what happens if that paycheck disappears? What if you get laid off? What if your company downsizes? Third, you must learn the rules of money. The rich follow a different set of rules than the poor and middle class. They know how to use taxes legally to keep more of their income. They know how to leverage debt to build wealth. And most importantly, they continue to educate themselves about money. The difference between being rich and poor isn't luck, it's financial education. Most people will stay broke in 2025 because they won't take action. But you're different. You now understand why the rich get richer and the poor stay poor. The question is, what will you do about it? If you want to change your financial future, start by making these 3 moves. Start investing in assets that generate income. Eliminate bad debt and use money wisely. Continue learning, because financial education is the key to freedom. The question isn't, can you be rich? The question is, will you do what it takes? If you're ready to take control of your financial future, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what your biggest financial goal for 2025 is.